within themselves, because we, the coasterners, our own target, our own aim is for freedom. That is our primary assignment. And our loyalty belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody else owns our loyalty. So we are here to clear the air. We are here to make the world understand the stance of the coastal region and what the coastal region are in for. So before we move ahead with our program today, we'll be going for a very short break. And as we are doing so, we will encourage you to encourage every other Biafrans, lovers of freedom, our sympathizers. We will encourage you to encourage them to be here live and direct with us. Share the program as we proceed for the program. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. Of course, this is the Coastal Biafran TV, and as we proceed, we'll be introducing ourselves as our protocol demands. My name remains Onajite. Onajite is an Urobo and Izon Biafran from the coastal region of Biafra, and I am here with my fellow wonderful comrades, and as we proceed, they will be taking the mic one after the other to introduce themselves to the people who are on your screen right now, right here. Mazi, please take the mic and tell the world who you are.
Thank you very much, Onajite. Thank you for making me part of this program today. My name is Ikem Patrick Dike, and I'm from Blue Queen and China, Nyoma, a coastal region of Biafra land, and it's my pleasure to be here today. Thank you for making me part of the program. And also all your viewers to please share this program, make it go around, invite your friends, tag your friends, because what we'll be discussing today is a very crucial and important issue that affects everybody, the struggle and the way forward for us. And it's important that everybody, becomes part of what we are doing to get insight on certain issues that are necessary, because today a lot of people are being deceived left, right, and center because you can only act based on the information available to you. And that is why it is important that you come here to get information and also make sure that others receive from the same information we're about to give out here. Thank you very much, Onajite.
Thank you very much, Mazi, Patrick. Thank you so much. So the next person, please take the mic, my brother. Take the mic and introduce yourself to the world.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Tigemen Solomon Asimba. I am an Egbaken, Agbo Biafran from Europe. I am here to propagate the gospel and to spread the good news of Biafra, to enlighten our people to know what is going on. And at the end, all Shahi Biafra, we shall have a land that will come our own. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother Solomon Asimba. Please quickly let me go straight to our woman in the house. Where woman not there, me say the place another left. So please take the mic and introduce yourself to the world.
Oh, hey Biafra. Oh, hey Biafra. My name is Ejiro, Face of Biafra. I am an Urobo Biafran from Ugeli. Ugeli is in Delta State, and Delta State is in Biafra land. I am very pleased to be here today, and I must say thank you, Mazi Najite, for inviting me to this program. Thank you very much. Oh, hey Biafra.
Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much. Of course, this is our home and this is our page. This is our station. So that is the reason why we are here, to enlighten the world and make them understand what we are in for. I will bring you in once again, my sister, to please kindly open us in a very short prayer so that we can proceed, because in Oputamono, in Ogene, in Chukwokika Biama is our foundation, and that is where we normally lay every program foundation. So that's what I want you to just quickly do for us. Please take the mic and give us a very short prayer.
Thank you very much. Now let us be in the mode of prayer. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, Chukwu Okike Abiama, God of Israel, Salobwa, Orenojuwu, Orelolise, I call upon your name at this hour for this program that is about to start. Father, we are about to talk issues that has to do with our struggle, Biafra. Father, we are praying, we are bringing this struggle in your hands. Father, we know that there have been a lot of challenges, but with you, we believe that peace will be restored in this struggle. Father, as we are about to discuss, we pray that everything that we talk today shall be in accordance to thy word. And at the end of it, Biafra will be restored. Father, we commit our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, into your hands. We pray, Lord, that you go and be with him, protect him health-wise. Father, we are praying for IPOBs all over the world. Wherever the confusion, wherever the problem is coming from, we are praying that you go and arrest it right now in the name of Jesus. Father, you said wherever you are, there is peace. Father, we believe that you are the one that is accompanying this struggle. So we pray for peace to be restored in IPOB and the Biafra struggle in the name of Jesus. Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you have never forsaken your people. You are the same God that opened the White Sea, the Red Sea, for your children to pass through, to escape from the Egyptian. Father, your children, Biafras, are undergoing the same torment, the same intimidation. Father, we are praying that the same thing you did in the children of Israel, come and do it for your children, Biafrans, so that at the end, all glory will be given to your holy name. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. We ask all this in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. He said,
Thank you very much, my dear sister, Ejiro. Yeah, moving forward, we have something on ground today, which we will be discussing with Biafrans. Of course, we are going to open our line for people to ask questions, for people to ask for clarification. And we are here to attend to any questions or any clarification that the people may demand us to clarify for them. And like I said earlier, we are talking about the coastal region of Biafra, because we saw, so we are seeing some rumor going on and on the social media, saying that the coastal region are being sidelined, or the coastal region are not being carried along in the struggle, or should I say in the project of Biafra. And I believe so much that we have a lot, or should I say enough capable hands in the coastal region who are truly and who are fully involved in this. And some of us here on the screen, we are testimony to this. And we rather go to my brother Mazi Patrick. He came to open the floor for us, deliberating on the issue that happens that has happened concerning this very topic. People saying coastal region are not part of Biafra. Should I say the DOS are not carrying the Biafrans along. They said they are not carrying us along. And I want you to as well clarify some issues. We are going to be taking it one step at a time. The one we want to clarify first, and we are going to use some few minutes to do this so that we can move to the next topic concerning the coastal region of Biafran land. The first one is coastal region has not been discussed in the DOS. The coastal region are not being discussed in the DOS. But before we go there, let us quickly clear the issue. Either coastal region, before you can discuss somebody, it must be that the person is part of what you are doing. So before we go to that, I want you to first clarify the issue. Either coastal region are part and parcel of this struggle, of this project of the restoration of Biafra or not. Please, Mazi Patrick, he came, take the mic, and enlighten Biafrans on what they need to know.
Thank you very much. Before I proceed, I would like to know which channel you are transmitting, so I'll be able to also share the program even while we are on, because I've been looking for this program live and I can't find it on your please unmute yourself, Mazi.
Okay, sorry. We are transmitting live on Coastal Biafran TV. This is the name, just the way I wrote it here. That is how.
Yeah, because I've been looking for it on your personal page. I would have.
Yeah, I just let me quickly share it on my personal page right now.
Yeah, it's important that even while we are also communicating, I like to share programs while I'm also talking, so that I cannot say others should share when I cannot share if I have access to do that. So I would like to share the program, especially on my own platform, because I'm not sure it's connected to my platform. So I'd like to share the link on my platform so that my followers can also have access to this wonderful program. Mazi, thank you very much. Let me start by saying that we are in the coastal region of the Biafran territory, and the coastal region is massive. We also have the Igbo-speaking part of that province, the Biafra land. So, and that is the crop where I belong, the Igbo-speaking part of the coastal region of Biafra land, which is the Anoma, the Anyocha, the Nuane people, and that is where we belong. We have the Robos that our sister here is representing, also on Najite. We have the Shekiris, we have the Bankes, we have so many other ethnic groups which share similar culture and understand. We also have the Akwa Ibom as well. We have so many. I cannot go into that detail right now. But why we are here today is to show our solidarity, first of all, with the Directorate of State of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we make no mistake, and we owe no apology to identify with the Directorate of State, because that is the template that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left for us. And it is our duty as every Biafran, as Biafrans, to protect the office of the Directorate of State, not individuals, but the DOS, the office of the Directorate of State, And it is a big responsibility on our part to also help them lead us well, lead us right. That wherever they get it wrong, we have a duty to help them in that leadership by making contributions, by also giving guidelines, by also giving contributions in any way possible. The Office of the Directorate of State is comprised of every Biafra because it's linked to even the lowest unit in Biafra land and all over the world. The Office of the Director of State is the administrative daily body. They conduct the daily activities of the indigenous people of Biafra. And without them, IPOB is going nowhere. Without the Office of the Directorate of State, IPOB is going nowhere. And anybody who is telling us that Directorate of State cannot exist for now, that person has to check his head, because it would be crazy for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to finally come out of detention to now discover that the Directorate of State that he left for us, that we abandoned it and follow a different channel. You know, so, and it will be a very shameful thing as well that we also failed in making sure that the Office of the Directorate of State works according to how we want them to work. It is our duty to tell them what they want to do for us. They might not accept it, but we have to keep pressuring and keep persuading and keep pleading with them to do the right thing. That abandoning them would not give us, because that place where you think it's a road, you might end up being that say road no even there. So they say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. That is by the way. There is Mazi, I don't want to take much so that other people can also contribute.
Okay.
I don't want to take much of our time.
Okay, thank you very much, Mazi Patrick.
Yes, that's
thank you so much. Quickly, let me go to my brother Solomon Asingba. We are going to be digressing from this in this program, little by little. We come in, we come out. So till we will get to the fullness of our discussion. So Solomon Asingba, you know, you're from Mbanke in Biafran land, and I want you to express yourself. How do you feel the coastal region are being carried along in this very struggle, in this very structure? Because this rumor of division, the divide and rule has come again, that the coastal region are not being carried along in the Biafran project. So please, my brother, I want you to quickly, you know, express yourself to clarify that very aspect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Anybody that is propagating that the coastal region is not being carried along, maybe to his own perspective, the way he's not in the feed. That's why he was propagating that kind of idea. But for me, the coastal region is being carried along, because without the coastal region, in short, there is no Biafra. Let me make it very clear. The Biafra cannot separate by leaving all the brothers he has in the coastal region. We are one family, especially those that you know, it's one area family. You know, they spread alongside to go, and when you have a father, you give birth to a son, you don't expect the old son to stay in one particular place. They have to move, travel along, and stay, settle down, some change language and other things. And I am from Igbake, and Igbake is an Igbo speaking, you understand? Igbo speaking people there. So you can't just go and shift away and leave your brothers behind. It doesn't work that way. Anybody that is propagating that kind of rumor is because I'm inside the feed. We are well carried along, and we are doing all we can to make sure Biafra come, and we are doing our best. And the DOS is still in our side, because we are only serious of meeting. We are doing things. We are speaking. We have seen manifestation, although some things you are not seeing it physically, but there are things going underground. A lot is going underground. And we have to be assured that what our leader left for us to undo, we have to keep it the way it is. We will not deviate from it. We will not be forming division where it's still in the custody of the Janjaweed. Our focus now is how to making out of the castration of Nigeria castration and make sure Biafra come. That is our focus. So division is not allowed here because we are well carried along. For my people are carried along. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Solomon. Thank you. I was being carried away with different things. Yeah, thank you very much, Solomon Asingba, for that very wonderful clarification. You know, let me quickly go to my sister, our mother, the mother in our midst, very wonderful young lady there. So, my sister Ejiro, I will also want you as well to clarify your own stance. And I myself, I know here that you are a testimony to this very particular subject. You are a testimony to that. So I will want you as well to clarify from your own angle, your own understanding. Please, my sister Ejiro, kindly take the mic.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brother Najiti. Yeah, I have a lot to say here as per this particular topic. Well, as you all know, I am an Urobo Biafran, and you know that to form a family, we need the man and the woman, a husband and a wife. The coastal region and the south, the Igbo speaking Biafrans, they are like the husband and wife. So, what am I talking about here? As an Urobo speaking Biafran, when I embraced the struggle, I was carried along immediately. I was part of the family immediately because I was given roles to play. One thing about we the people that, let me say Nigerian, in fact, we like to criticize a lot. If you say that you're not being carried along, it's because you don't want to be part of it. If you want to be part of it, you don't even need anybody to call you to come and be part of something that you are already part of it. The only thing you need to do is to play your own part by embracing the struggle, and then you are part of it. I am an Urobo speaking Biafran. When I joined the struggle, nobody looked at me as an Urobo. They looked at me, they see me as a Biafran. It doesn't matter if you are an Igbo or if you are an Ishekiri or Isoko or whatever. You have a role to play in this struggle. By the grace of God, I am a principal officer. I am an Urobo. So if we are not really carried along, why would I be given this opportunity? Why would I be given this position to bring our people together and to be holding meetings with them and to be educating them? So I think it's all false, and people who are just trying to create problem between the Igbo-speaking Biafrans and the non-Igbo-speaking Biafrans. So we are very focused people. We don't listen to side talks. We don't listen to this kind of rumor, because those of us that are in the struggle, we know that it's all a problem. They're just trying to create problem in the struggle, but they are not going to succeed because people like us are there to refute and rebuke them. So for me, I believe that it's just something that they created to create problem between the struggle. Now that Mazi and Kanu is not here presently with us, there are a lot of people who have come out to create division between the struggle, but they're really going to fail. We as the coastal region, we are part of this struggle, and we have been carried along. We are fully committed in this struggle, and there is nothing anybody can say to shake us or to make us feel otherwise. So this is all I have to say. We are part of the struggle. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my sister Ejiro, the face of Biafra. Thank you so much for that enlightenment. Yeah, before I will go back to Mazi, because Mazi actually have a lot to say, because I believe he knows a lot as well. So Mazi Patrick, he came before I will drop the mic for you. There's something that, because I listened to you a lot, and there's something you said. You mentioned something, and immediately you said this thing, I start digging into that very sentence. You say anyone who wants to live, they always come to coastal region as the border, like packing the coastal region. That they always want to. Maybe let me just give you the mic so that you can put it, for me not to misquote you, so that you can put it the way you have said it. And we the coasterners, I, Onajite Higo Robert, I am saying no to that. That anyone, nobody should be victimizing the coastal region. Nobody should be victimizing us. We are people of our own. We are responsible people. We know what we are doing. For we to be in IPOB today, because we understand that we are not associating with IPOB. We are IPOB. We are indigenous people of Biafra. We don't associate with it because it is whom we are. Please, Mazi Patrick, kindly take the mic and put enough light to that.
Yes, I would have loved our brother Igo, the son of IPOB, to introduce himself. Before I see, I would have loved him.
Should I say I am more than in spirit? I am more than in spirit. Let me put it that way. My brother, son of IPOB, Godo. It always be like that sometimes. So please take the mic and introduce yourself.
Oh, hey, Biafra Muchineke. My name still remains son of IPOB, Igodo. Migo, I'm from Migodo land, which is a present day Isan Uromi. Oh, hey, Biafra Muchineke.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mazi Patrick, are you ready to come in now?
Yeah, definitely. I'm here and I'm ready to come in. There is something I want to make very clear to our people, that I have been in the media for a very long time, for many years, and I've never been involved in gossip. I've never been involved in discussing people. I discuss issues, I discuss future. So, but when you see me come out to discuss individual, there's something about that individual that is very, very interesting to me. And when I take interest in somebody, I like to follow it to the end. So it is important that I would want to, there is a clip I want to play, because in recent time we've seen people try to manipulate our mother, who is also a member of the Directorate of State, and this one is a 70-year-old woman who have at 70 your will, start dropping. At 70 you can easily be moved around. It is natural with age, and this our mother is being manipulated right now, and we the children will not allow that to happen. She has been used to work against the Directorate of State indirectly without her knowledge, without she knowing about it. And we came to realize that, they want to bring shame on the coastal region of Biafra by using this our mother, who have been a very wonderful woman with a very good heart. A very wonderful woman with a good heart, with a genuine heart. And she loved our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so much that when you say anything that want to hurt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, she's ready to do anything in the defense of our leader. And on the basis of this, people took advantage of that to use her, and she thought she was like, defending the struggle, defending the cause of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we are here to interfere, to make sure that the manipulation ends. And on that note, I would like us to take a clip. This clip is very, very important, where what she meant was different, And what the people who want to use her to achieve their aim were doing and saying were different, trying to use her word to create division in IPOB and even in the Biafra struggle. People with bad intentions, and when she says something, they misinterpret it, they give it a different interpretation. But we, the coastal Biafrans, we never sit back and allow such a thing to happen to these
the children.
Yeah, because we are the children. At 70, you know what it means. At 70, you are 70, you become more vulnerable. It's now the responsibility of your children to guide and protect you. And that is why we are here to guide and protect this our mother. And as she speaks, you will know her voice through this interaction. It might take some little time, but I just want us to pay attention, be patient, and we'll come to the conclusion of the part that we'll be taking up. Thank you very much.
Since 2015, and I do talk sometimes on Radio Biafra, and here I am today to say what I know about this struggle. And I am over 73 years old. I have gray hair on my head. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Welcome once again. And we were excited to have you here in our midst today. Thank you so much, Ma. Dr. Nelly. Yes, please. Dr. Nelly is in the house. Dr. Nelly, today I really want you to properly introduce yourself again. Once again, then if there's something you have to say to us, the announcement before we move on.
Okay. So I am Dr. Nnamdi Ofebu. I am the Assets and Funds Recovery Officer and the Auditor General of IPOB Worldwide. I've been in this struggle since 2017.
Mazi.
Yes, I can hear you.
I would rather say maybe you can forward this area to the main person whom we want to hear from, please.
Yeah, because
So there is no sentiment about one that came with this information. One that have Biafra in custody right now.
We don't like to hear this kind of voice. I would say maybe you can forward it, or should I give you time to do so? You are on mute, sir. You are on mute. Okay, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, as Mazi is trying to get exactly the message you want to share with us. Mazi, please.
All I need to do, I want you to give me a very short period of time so that I'll be able to get the actual clip for us to be able to digress on it, discuss it, and make it very clear, because it is important that we pick this point. And I've already put up a statement as regard to this. You know, the problem with most of our Biafrans is that they don't pay attention to details, and it is difficult for people to really understand what intentions and the words can do. When somebody drops a word and you are not paying attention, it is definitely going to affect you in the future, because you have failed to pay attention to important issues. And like I said earlier on, everybody that have been ejected or sent out of IPOB have always run to to take sympathy with the coastal region of Biafra. They always try to use the coastal region of Biafra as a tool of blackmail, as a tool of manipulation. And until we stand up and resist such attempt, it will continue. So that people will understand that the coastal region is a no-go area for failures. If you fail in IPOB, don't bother coming to the coastal region because we are not going to accommodate your excesses. If you cannot sort your differences out, if you cannot sort your problem out within the larger IPOB family, don't shift your burden to us, to the coastal region of Biafra. We have seen it in many occasions. We have seen it in the past era of the first DOS. We also saw it when the former deputy was sent out of IPOB. The next bus stop that he landed was the coastal region of Biafra. And today, again, we are seeing the same thing happening, where somebody has been expelled in IPOB, and she's now trying to use the coastal region of Biafra as a blackmailing tool. Also by manipulating an 73-year-old woman to, do their biddings. Mazi Onojite. So it is important that we, the coastal region, rise up, because if we don't rise up, if we continue to accommodate these excesses, then we cannot see what is happening.
Yeah, you're right, Mazi. You are very right.
Yes. So that is why I want to play this clip. And I want to play the clip so that people will, the moment you hear the clip, people will be able to understand the direction I am going. And I don't want to say with my word, because if I say that you are accusing somebody, I'm bringing the evidence before everybody so that you see how people are trying to manipulate their ways, trying to shade themselves from their responsibility, trying to shift their responsibility to others. I believe in people taking their responsibility. And you cannot shift your responsibility to anybody. And that is why I want us to play this clip so that people will hear their words. And it will also help all the analysts here to add their voice. Because if I have to explain it, I might not explain it in the way it is being said. It becomes a third-hand information. So if you can give me a note while you proceed with other, based on what I've said so far, then I'll come back later to present the case. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi came. Thank you so much. Talking about the shifting responsibility and so on and so forth. They say there's a point that was actually raised in the on media. Let me just put it on media. There is a point that actually raised there, and the point was that the coastal region had not been discussed. Coastal region had not been discussed in the DOS. They said the coastal region have not been discussed in the DOS, and I said this: coastal region are being discussed before now, even before people like we come into the struggle. And the leadership, or should I say, not even the leadership, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, went far. Listen to me. He went far ahead by creating another means for the coasterners. Listen. I want every Biafran to listen to what I am saying, because it is very, very important. This word I'm about to say is very, very important. And I want you to hold it in your left hand, not to use it to eat akam. Okay? Now, here is the point. Our leader went extra mile to create a space, a special space, a space that normally we don't deserve it. That is the truth. But he went ahead to create this space for the coasterners to have a one-on-one conversation with him. Daily basis. When I mean daily basis, he created a space, a channel for the coasterners that you don't have to follow the structure or whatever. You don't need to follow any channel before you can get to me. He gave us the opportunity to have a direct access, direct conversation. We can go to him any day, any time, to discuss our plight with him, to discuss our problems with him. And he gave us this very channel, including this very TV you are watching us from, the Coastal Biafran TV. He gave it to us. And he also gave us the access that anytime the coasterners, do you know, somebody said they are not discussing coastal region, but you hear people like people from the DOS saying that we are doing this with the coastal region. We are working in the coastal region. Very soon you'll be hearing from us. Do you think they are working with hair? Or do you think what they are saying is not truth? You are not aware doesn't mean that it is not happening. We are having daily discussion. Before our leader was kidnapped, he is having daily, should I say, even weekly. He is having weekly meetings with our elders in the coastal region, with our Ayanambo, with our OVA, with our Olu, whatever they may call it. He is having daily meetings with them. So how on earth will somebody say coastal region are not being carried along? How on earth? Let me make this clarification here. I don't supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it to kill that very emotion or that very perception I will drop the mic now, please.
No, wait, my brother. I would just love to say that you should just keep it. You know, it's not everything you need to say. You know, this is secret. You just forget.
Don't
forget it.
Don't worry, my brother. Don't worry.
Forget
There
it, my brother.
There is a reason for this. There is a reason for this because Mazi came said something that we all need to hold very important. He said anybody when will come out now coastal region will come to dustbin. Are we now fish and crayfish or pepper? When person go just come and pick us one after the other, they come up for Ipob. We are not as useless as that. If they think we are useless, we are not useless. Okay? What I am saying here is this. Igwe, I say Igwe, OVA in our land, have asked leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he should come and chase away Fulani herdsmen in his community. And our leader did that. I am a testimony to this. Our leader did that. Does anybody hear about it? You don't hear about it. Our OVA, our Igwe, our elders in our land, they also give our leader instruction that our leader should come and chase away Fulani herdsmen, disturbing them in the community. And our leader did that without collecting any dime from any one of them. So what are we saying? And if anybody should come on media to dub it, I will bring this audio on the audio conversation, and I will convince him to do that for us.
Olajit, I think I got it. Can you give me a little time for us to play this clip?
Okay. Please? Yeah, before for the sake of our other comrade, let me quickly leave it here. So when you bring in this, then we can give our other comrade their own this thing.
Yes. Okay, let's take the clip, please.
That I am not in agreement. I abstain. They said na leader, command and control. I said command and control. Have a way. The will of the people say they want to sit down for home. So if we leave them alone now, they say me, that's the thing. So I don't know anything about it, and I'm still saying it. I abstain, and I will continue to abstain till tomorrow, till our leader will come out and let us know. So I abstain. I don't know any. I was not in the meeting. I was not called. This is even before I became aware that I'm even removed from Zoom. So there has been meetings being held without me being involved in the meeting. So I presume the meetings that I am called or invited to attend are meetings that they feel I should be in that meeting, which brings me to that is discrimination. That is discrimination. That is, I feel like tribal tribalism practices directed to me because, you know, they don't even discuss coastal affairs at all, and you cannot Igbonize Biafra. Biafra is all of us. Biafra is, you know, is bigger than every ethnic group. So all coming together is Biafra. So there is no way you can you know, sidetrack one area or so, or your opinion. You want to.
There is a noise on the background somewhere.
Somebody, no. That is totally out of place. You have to carry everybody along, and I didn't see that on the DOS. Yes, I didn't see that. Yes.
Thank you so much. And that's Mazi Nnamdi, I know, will not want to hear this kind of thing. And this is
here comes the point I would like us to pick, and I want everybody to pay attention.
Can I add something to what you just said?
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay.
So we have to understand that we're talking about what's going on in DOS with the coastal region. Now let's try to think about the zoo government has offered our leader to go with 5 states,
okay,
excluding some of the coastal regions.
Okay.
So from everything the DOS is doing, they are in line with what the governors are saying and what the zoo government is saying. So anything to distract this coastal so that Mazi Nnamdi can go with the 5 states. That's what they are working for. So we know who they are serving. We know whose interest they have. They have interest of the Southeast governors and the Zoo people. And then making sure that the coastal region doesn't rise is making sure that they're not included in Biafra. That Mazi Nnamdi will not have, no longer have the option except to go with the 5 states. That's the agenda. They are fighting for the agenda of our oppressors, of our enemies. So that's everything you see. There are so many things going on that I may not be able to bring at this time.
So, Onajita, I believe that the thing is clear.
Yes, of course. Of course. That is, and Mazi, please, before you analyze that very
I think this is the point I want to pick. This is the point
exactly. Exactly. Biafra should also understand that Mama is our mother. She is our mother. If we even look in the coastal, she's the most elderly person, the most elderly woman in the coastal region, the most elderly woman. If I'm not, if I'm right, if I'm not mistaken. So what we are doing here is that we cannot allow somebody to use her for our own sake. For their selfish interest. So that is the reason why we are here, to defend our mother and disassociate our mother from whatever anybody may be dragging with it themselves. It is none of our business. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. You can allow others to add, because I have said so much. I have played the clip. Maybe somebody here could have something to add to what before I come back again, so that I don't hijack the show.
Okay, no problem, Mazi. I know you have a lot to say, of course. And let me quickly go to the person of son of Ipob. You know, son of Ipob, at least you understand everything that have been going on. And I will want you to share your own view that because there's this saying going on up and down that the coasterners are not part of Biafra, that the coasterners are not being carried along in the Biafran project. Please, my brother, I don't know your view concerning this. Are you a second-class citizen or first class? I believe you are the person. You are the right person to clear that of Biafrans.
Oh, hey, Biafra Muchineke. You know, all these things that is happening. You know, I'm not. It's not a surprise to me. You know, because if you watch, if you watch the time our leader was arrested before. Things like this, similar things like this happen, but not as serious like this. What is happening now? You know, these are the things these are the things we need to face. You know, at the end of this, there must be a light at the end of the tunnel. before I go in what you just asked me, my brother, you know, we are Biafrans. You know what I mean? We are Biafrans by birth. You know, our citizenship is Biafran. Okay, you see what is happening is being prepared by the zoo, and they are using some of our people to bring confusion. And bet me, my brother, if once Oyin to come out, many people are going to, you know, face some action, because why? This is not what he expect from us. We have just messing around. How can you say a coastal region is not a Biafran? The foundation, okay? If you check our culture, check the let's say the Igbo culture and everything, we are brothers, we are sisters. Before our leader came out, Elohim has already prepared him for this mission. We are brothers, okay? If you watch what our leader has been saying, and if you followed him, you will see that for you to divide fight a nation, you need to divide them. This issue that is happening today is being concocted by British. This is their strategy. And some of us who are in IPOB, who are in any position, I don't want to mention them, who are in a position that maybe they are fighting because I heard what our mother here said, and what our sister here said, Dr. Nelly, people who are they are fighting for our leader to take only 5 states. Man, those people, they are not doing well. And our leader, you know, we know our leader will never take five states. And everybody must be carried along. That is the reason why he's in detention today. If it were only 5 states, our leader would have gotten his 5 states long time ago. He's fighting for humanity. We are Biafrans. We should always know that we should not allow anybody to divide us this time. This time now our eyes are open. Back in the day, that is when they were dividing us. How can you say coastal region they are not Biafra? We are Biafra, my brother. All these things that is happening, I know when time comes, all these things, you know, all these things will be settled out, and we will get to our junction. But all those our principals who are working with the zoo, they should rethink, and they should know that it is the people and have the mandate. Okay, when the people who you are leading, when they start to disobey you, man, you are gone. You are gone. You see this sit at home, it must continue. Okay, when we have decided that people have voluntarily said they want to sit at home, let them sit at home. There is nothing. You know, if you watch our leader, if our leader is speaking, you see he talk with. You see the way he analyzed, the way he pet Biafra before he give order. So my people, we are Biafrans. No, we should not let anybody to divide us. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will hold thee. Thank you so much, son of IPOB. Quickly, let me go to the person of Ejiro. Please, Ejiro, I want you to also take the mic, you know, concerning this very audio that our brother played so far. I want you to, you know, try to analyze from your own angle, from your own view, analyze what is actually transpiring in that very particular place. Because we as a people, we need to clear, or should I say, disassociate ourselves from whatever may be going on. Here on this very platform, we are for this very platform belongs to the leadership, and everybody must also understand that you cannot be in someone's house while you're fighting the person. So it also means that as a people, we are here, and our loyalty, of course, belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our loyalty can never be shifted away from that place to any other places. So we are here in line with the leadership. There is no, if you would like to sit at home, just go ahead and do so. If you want to do anything, go ahead and do so. If you have issues with anybody in the leadership, go and meet him. If you know his address, Visit him, beat him, make him bleed. He no consign us. If nothing even kill yourself, make una kill yourself, he no consign us. But when it comes to this leadership of IPOB, nobody, it is no go area for anybody. And once you are being kicked out, don't use coastal region. That is the point. That is the main reason why we are here. Don't use coastal region as a shield or as your handbag where you go carry follow body. No, we are saying no to that. Please, my sister Ejo, take the mic and share your own view on this very issue.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. First, I must say kudos to Dr. Nelly for her professionalism. The content of that video, that conversation was well understood. When I listened, I've listened to it before. When I listened to it, I observed that there is a kind of a manipulation on our mother, Madam Eriwa. She was manipulated. There are some people, they are very professional when it comes to manipulating people. They can do it in a way that they will make you feel that they are real, or whatever information they are dishing to you is authentic. So our mother fell for it. It is true that she fell for it. And I am not going to blame her for that, because anybody can fall for that. Dr. Nelly, when she's talking, if you are not this, if you don't have a discerning spirit, you will fall for her. You will believe everything that she's saying.
Thank you very much. Please, the names, we don't call names, you understand. That is how we roll.
Yeah, but in that video, okay, in the audio, I believe everybody have already listened to it, and we know the people who are talking on that audio. Okay, let me not mention their names, but it will be difficult for me to analyze it without calling the name. When the audio, there is a kind of manipulation in that audio. So the fact that somebody came out and said that the person that spoke, that says she was not called for a meeting by the DOS, or they sidelined her, it must be for a reason. Maybe at that particular period of time, DOS, they were trying to investigate something and about her, and they didn't want her to be in that particular meeting. I don't really think that it has anything to do with the fact that she's not Igbo speaking. So for me, I don't see it that way, because I know that for the fact that Mazi, our HOD, said on the Radio Biafra that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in charge. So he is working under the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid down. And that structure is carrying everybody along. So there is no reason for him, who is heading the struggle now, to sideline a coastal region when he knows that he might be offending or disobeying the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or the structure of IPOB. So for me, in that aspect, I believe they were trying to, investigate this issue, some issues. That was why they had to sideline her. Anybody can be put outside a meeting. Doesn't have anything to do with being tribalism. It might be, as I said, it might be that they were trying to address a particular issue that has to do with that person that they sideline. But I believe that after everything has been, the investigation has been done, they will call that person, and then they will bring that person back into the family, and then they will discuss the issue together. So I don't want us, the coastal region, to have that impression that DOS is not carrying us along, or DOS is doing everything possible so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will go with five states. It's not possible, because yesterday on my program, I was playing one of our leaders a broadcast where he was, bringing all the families in coastal region, all the people together. It was about the women, our mothers, the dress code of our mothers. He said that whenever you see the women tying two wrappers, that they are Biafrans, you will know that you are in Biafra land. And he made mention of all the communities. He made mention of all ethnicity in that region, that they are all Biafran. That video systems, I brought it out because I want to remind our people, based on the rumor that is going on, that this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid down, and it remains. Nobody has changed it, and nobody can change it. So we are all Biafrans. We are all carried along. Whatever that is happening at this hour, we should all take it that this is a trial time. Everybody should remain focused and stop, insinuating things that is not real. This is what I have to say based on this issue. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my sister Ejiro. Thank you so much. Yeah, moving forward, I will quickly go to the person of Solomon Asingba. Bobby, and from there I'll go to Mazi, Patrick, he came. But Solomon, I also want, because your view, should I say, your understanding concerning this issue is also very, very important to we as a people and Biafra land at large. You know, I want you to as well share your own thoughts. You know, our sister hit some points. She hit some point and she made some things clear. She made some things clear. And she also take us back to the analysis, or should I say, to the explanations of our leader, and which is the paramount. Because when you can remember all these things, you will be recalled back to your senses. So this, I believe, this will help our people a lot. So my brother Solomon Asingba, I want you to as well share your own view and your own thoughts concerning this. Of course, we have other issues that we need to treat today, and we have to do it because for a while now we have not been we don't have enough time to discuss all the things. We have jumped a lot of topics, jumped a lot of issues that we're supposed to be addressing. So my brother Solomon Asingba, kindly take the mic and share your own view concerning this very issue.
Thank you very much. I want to address for what I've not listened this audio on my own. I'm just seeing the audio now, but I understand vividly. You know, maybe let me let you understand that everybody have a little grievances of things that is going on and how it was supposed to go, and some people can beckon on your grievances because of their opportunity costs. You understand? Our mother was just trying to share a little view of what she's feeling because of what the sidelining of the of the core and other things. This is just a feeling, but it doesn't know that it will go viral to be used in a negative aspect, to like people want to use it to get their gain or make themselves improved. But and in the other hand, please, DOS should be cautious of their self in the other hand, because they caused all this problem. This movement, kind of quietness, sidelining. If you observe what make our mother to speak like this, because she feel she's being relieved for her position. You understand? And they had a lot of meeting without our concepts. You understand? But people take it as a priority. Now let us use this to prove our point. The US should be conscious itself. The US are human beings. They should be conscious so that they will not fall into this trouble. You know, in this struggle, everybody's a suspect. Everybody is angry, and people are envious. It happens. People envy people's position, fighting themselves. Everybody want to be on top. The US should know all these things within them. And Madam is one of, and will I say, the coastal representative. The US should know how it treats Madam and how they do their things, because anything that happen to anybody, they always fall to the coastal. Like that of the case of our previous second in command. When he was going down, he picked Oyibe out of the day to fall the coast, to make sure there will be nobody in the coastal. So the US should know all these things and reason all these things. And you know, I'm talking in both perspectives. Both sides are not guilty, are not guilty of their wrong. They are both guilty. But they should cautious the way you speak, because words are like eggs. Words, it go very far, and action, the same thing, speaks. So everybody should we should not be like listening to the people. You call madam, you make him to understand some certain kind of thing. Don't let people to use her, like taking advantage of her, causing confusion. Now people will be thinking the customer is not being carried along, and it's, we call it grievances and untrust. So DOS should know all these things. They are not babies. Although madam is being used by that minute, but madam did not know. But all the same, DOS should be conscious. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't know, maybe Mazi Patrick, he can have something to say. But before then, let me quickly make this very clarification. As this issue of sidelining or not sidelining, it was going on, I have about 45-minute discussion with the head of directorate concerning this very particular topic, and he has made it clear that our mother, my own mother, Madam Josephine, has not been sidelined in the DOS. The DOS, according to him, he said the DOS forum are now being used to attack each other personalities. Not just, it's not even about Madam, our mother. It's not even about her. She said, HOD told me confidentially that the platform are not being used to be attacking each other personality. They are not even talking about the struggle anymore. They are now attacking each other, bringing self-interest into the whole thing. And when he see this going on, he said to them that if you don't stop all these things you're doing here, if you cannot discuss Biafra or discuss the solution that can bring out our leader, I am going to close down this very forum. HOD told me this. I am speaking this live on air. He said, I am going to close down this very forum. And the people continue doing it. According to him, he said he gave them 42 hours, if I'm not mistaken. He gave them 42 hours that everybody should remove themselves from that very platform, or he will remove you by himself. And according to him, I quote, he said some of them left. He said some of them left before that 42 hours, and it remains some. And when he remains some, he removed them by himself. He said he removed them by himself, one after the other. And our mother is part of those whom he removed. And as we speak, he told me confidentially that the platform is no more existing. It made me understand that that DOS forum is no more existing. And if we have anybody, because even when he told me, I also make investigation on my own, because if I want to know the truth, I know where to go. So if anybody said the DOS platform is still existing, let them prove it to me, and I will use it to confront the leadership. So now that is one side of the story. So all the meetings or not all the meetings, I don't know about that, and I'm not, I never discussed that. But I can assure the world that the platform is no more existing because they are using it to attack each other personalities. Mazi, Patrick, I don't know, maybe you have something to say to this before we go to the next topic.
Sure. Yeah, so what you said is also the same investigation I've made. And I learned that just like you told me, I didn't hear it from the head of the DOS, but I also heard it from another member of the directorate who explained to me what actually happened. That platform was shut down and everybody were removed except those who were not removed, who didn't remove themselves, and they were. But what I want to draw as a point is the way the analysts in the issue, twisted what Madam Ewa said, our mother said. We understand that she might have her genuine intentions, feeling being sidelined in her own understanding. but somebody has given it a different interpretation by now generalizing the entire, that the issue that Madam Eriwa with DOS is now, it has become an issue that has to deal with the entire coastal region. By saying that the Directorate of State are working with the Eastern governors and the Nigerian government to take 5 states, to go with 5 states. That the issue of coastal region is not discussed in the DOS because already the DOS have decided to sell the coastal region to the zoo for Nigeria. You know, it is important that you see, when I say people should pay attention to details, because you can take your lies to certain people who cannot reason, or certain people with some element of biasness. There are people who already are biased with the Directorate of State, and whatever they are told, they just pick it, whether it's true, whether it's lie, they just pick because they have already hated DOS. They say that DOS is not acting, DOS is not effective. So anything at all, any garbage that is cooked against DOS, they will vomit it without even sitting back to analyze or make proper judgment. So these are the points I want to bring forward, because it has not become an issue of 5 states and the entire coastal region being sidelined. So it is important that if Madam Eriwa, our mother, is facing challenges with the DOS, that doesn't mean that everybody in the coastal region is facing challenges with the DOS. It could be a personal issue. And I've also been properly informed that our mother, Eriwa, was also being used by this same group of people to get information from the DOS without she even knowing what was happening. They used her to extract information from the DOS and send some of this information to people who are not supposed to have access to this information. They manipulated her, and they are using her to do a dirty job in the DOS by making her release certain information that is available to her, by releasing it to these people who are not trying to break IPOB into pieces, and they are now using the information that is coming through our mother Eriwa to do the dirty job, and our mother doesn't even know that she's being used. And it is our responsibility to protect her, because we understand that at the age of 73, you are vulnerable. I take care of old people. I have lots and lots of old people under my care. And I understand what it means to be in that age. To be at the age of 75, there are certain decisions you might no longer be able to make willingly. We all know, if we all had experience with age mothers, where this one will come and meet her mama, this is what you say, okay. And this one will come, no problem, my pikin. This is the situation, this is the stage that Madam Eriwa, our mother, is right now. And we have a responsibility to protect her, because at the end of the day, they are going to drag her name into the mud. And when they drag her name into the mud, the question will be put forward to us. Where were you when all these things were happening as young coastal region Biafrans? So this is the point I'm trying to raise here, that we must resist every attempt by manipulators, by people with ulterior motive and intention to use our mother to achieve their ultimate goal. And at the end of the day, they are going to just push her to the dustbin as a bag of pack. And we take responsibility to her and to the Biafra struggle.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Yeah, moving forward, I believe we have done justice to that very issue. And I believe Biafrans are now, we have cleared Biafrans concerning that very issue. And I believe this issue should not be raised anywhere else again. And if you see anybody raising this issue, post them this video. Make sure you share this video to them. Tag them with this video. Make sure they see this video, so that they can understand that we, the coasterners, can never and cannot be manipulated, never by anybody, by any individual or any group. So now, moving forward, we are talking about the Anambra State election. The Anambra State election, which is the most important, because this is our first test. It is our first, something that we never experienced since when you were born. Since when your mama and your papa born you inside the Zuko, the almighty contraption of Nigeria, the Zugeria. Since when you were born into that contraption, this is the first test that you are going to test, and you are going to see the result instant. You are going to be shocked. You are going to be amazed, unless you allow yourself to be useless and to be unuseful to your unborn generation. That is when you will not witness this very glory that is about to shine in the land of Biafra. On the 6th of November, 2021, Biafran land in Anambra State, there will not be election. We will not have anything that has to do to election. We even thank God. I just got a news right now that unknown spirits, now they are not even unknown government. They say spirits are not putting fire in INEC offices. And I have said this before. People are saying, why the DOS, why the leadership have not made their stand? I am not here to speak for the leadership, because even the leadership have told me that nobody asked you, may you go speak for us. And we never ask you to speak on our behalf. And you must make sure you don't do that mistake. So let me make this very clear. I am not speaking on behalf of the leadership, because they have not made any official statement. But there is something that they told me, and it has answered my question. Okay? What they told me is that, is there any human being, any normal human being in this world that will say, with everything going on in Biafra land and our leader in captivity, and you will say they should hold an election? But when the time comes, in the right time, we are going to tell them our stand. So, in other words, they have answered my question. So me, I believe, say I did normal. So I'm not going to say make anybody do election for Anambra. So people say leadership are not speaking. The leadership are not doing this. The leadership have not said their stand. Why are they keeping quiet? They are working with the governor. They are working with the president. They are working with the senator. They are working with this. The leadership have their strategy. They have their plan, because we should all remember the sit at home. The sit at home was cancelled because the leadership quickly made the pronouncement. Even when the leadership was making this pronouncement, some of us are castigating them like this is not enough for these people to arrest our leader, to kidnap our leader. Some of us castigate the leadership, but some people went behind to go and tell our leader, say, our leadership won't put suffer for our people here, though. They won't put Chike Dozem, he won't keep Biafrans. So, and leader, we don't know how they tell leader when they carry councillor. And I can assure you that they don't cancel the sit at home, they only suspend it. And very soon it will be lifted with the power of Oputamono. It will be lifted, and we have a proper sit at home whereby everywhere will be shut down. But I can assure you that very soon the leadership are going to start speaking. They will speak concerning the Anambra election. It may be a week or even 4 to 3 days to the election. The leadership will declare their stand on that very election. So nobody should rush them. That is my own view. Nobody should rush them or force them to speak concerning that. So let me quickly go to my brother, son of Ipob, should quickly share his own thought concerning the Anambra election. The reason why we must not vote, the reason why we must not involve ourselves or any human being, any right-thinking human being in the coastal region of Biafran land or in the, or should I say in Anambra State to partake in anything called election in Anambra State. Take the mic, son of IPOB.
Oh, Biafra Mochindeke.
Biafra will
you said something that just sink into my mind. You said that every right-thinking human being know that there will be no election in Anambra State, and that is our stand. We know that, and Onyedu Amadike has making known to the world that before his adoption, he said that there will be no election in Anambra State comes November 6th, and that order stands till eternity. Why do that? What would I mean by that is that let me say something. The leadership of IPOB, they need to speak. They need to start coming and speaking for Biafran. They need to start coming and addressing Biafran, because what is about to happen is is too dangerous. Because if Biafra, because now Biafra now they are not taking it upon themselves to do what is right to be done, to make sure that Onyedu is being released immediately, unconditionally. You see, so they should come out and start giving proper order. Because why? Like I said before, when the people start disobeying and start doing their own, man, you don't have any power anymore. You can't do anything. So if you want to give order now concerning that election, because they need to come out and address Biafran. Like what you said that anybody in his good thinking know that they should come out and address Biafra and tell Biafra that there will be no election on that day. Biafra know, yeah, good. If you recall what the governors they are saying now, like Ekweremadu and the co, what they are now saying now that the sit-at-home is being hijacked by some people now that the leadership of IPOB suspend the sit-at-home. You see, which this sit-at-home which our people are doing now, it's not what they are trying to say that is not the sit-at-home. Let me bring it up.
Please, son of IPOB, we have to understand something when when we are discussing the topic. We should better
understand you, my brother.
One moment. This very struggle, we are under a command and control. And
I understand.
Listen, I am very proud to say so. And when a leadership tell you, we have people who have been pressuring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as well. But it makes his time. So when somebody tell you that no anybody in his right thinking, you don't have to force the person to talk. I just make a reference whereby the leadership. I'm coming, my brother.
May I land? If I land, you continue because may I just land. May I talk my own? May I land down?
Okay.
So no problem. So like what? Am I coming out?
Yeah, you're coming out. Go ahead.
Okay. Like what is about to happen November 6th? We know that there will be no election in Biafra land, and they are feeling the heat now. They know that there's no election. So INEC office is everywhere. Even INEC the chairman came out and said that they will cancel the election of Anambra because what is coming they cannot face it. It is in the news. Because Biafrans, they are ready to do undo. So they know what they will face this time, because that is because it has never happened in the whole Biafra land before, but it will happen now. So that is just my whole contribution. Oh, Biafra Monchineke.
Thank you very much. Biafra will hold this.
Please. Before you allow our brother to speak, there is somebody Gentility Uzochi. Say all these boys working for Sabo DOS. Gentility Uzochi, I want to disappoint you. to tell you that the direct office of the Directorate of State is untouchable. If you have issues with individuals in DOS, you can go after them, deal with them. But when it comes to the general body of the Directorate of State of IPOB, the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind for us, if you go there, we eat you raw. That is the message I want to send to Gentility, Uzochi, and I don't even think you are an IPOB member. And if you are not comfortable in this platform, you can shift ground. Onajite, thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you, Mazi. Of course, you don't touch the structure. I have said it before. If you have personal issue with anybody in the leadership, if you breaking head, no worry. We go. If not even if kill yourself, men are killing themselves. Now we go best start RIP or even rest in hell, RIH, rest in hell. So it not concern me. But in attacking the structure of our leader, you are we are going to get down with you. So that is the point. We have no. I don't have. What you concern me with? Should I? Don't let me even go there. Let us just hit the right of the point. The reason why we are here, because that is the most important thing. Let me quickly go to my sister Ejiro to as well give his own view concerning this Anambra State election. Should there be an election in Anambra? Should we resign, or should I say renew the certificate of our slavery, the certificate of poverty, the certificate of no hospitals, the certificate of rigging election, the certificate of putting number 4 to number 1, the certificate of Fulani raping our mothers. In fact, they are not raping our men. They rush our men fire for fire this time. So make you notice that only women go be the victim. You as a man go defy you. All hell Biafra. Please, my sister Ejiro, take the mic.
Thank you very much, my brother. Well, I'm very much in support of the no election in Anambra State, and we have to start with Anambra State. And I'm very proud of the people of Anambra State. We can see that majority of the youths are already campaigning that there will be no election. This is a very good one. Those few ones who are politically crazy, who are they are the ones who are being used as political talks during election. Those ones, they are very few. So we believe that we are on the right track. In anything you are doing, you must have pros and cons. For this struggle, we have seen a lot. There have been ups and downs. But we believe that the strategy that IPOB is applying is a very successful one, and it's going to be a win-win for us. The struggle has come to a stage whereby everybody have to apply whatever means they think that it will help us to be victorious. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it, that whatever you know that you can do to promote the struggle, do it. So now, this strategy of no election, it is something that every Anambra indigenous have to hew to it. They have to take it very seriously, because they have to look back to in the past. What have election done to you? What have it done to them? What changes have they received? What good have the election done to them? It's still the same set of people, the same sick political parties that are still there, parading themselves as coming every time to deceive them. So now what we want is a change, a total change. We don't want anything that has to do with Nigeria anymore. So our people will show us the example. Our people in Anambra State and every other state will follow this same footstep. So there will be no election in Anambra State. It stands, and we are fully in support of them. So this is what I have to say. Let no politician deceive you. Do not risk your life for them, because now they are out. They are like serpents. They are out. They know how to deceive you. Think about it. They'll be deceiving your fathers. They'll be deceiving your mothers. Now they are out. They are out to mortgage your future. They are out to render you useless in life. So you must keep to the no election. Don't allow anybody to come and use you as a toggery when their children are enjoying living flamboyant life in abroad. You are not. You have a destiny. You have a future. You have a dignity. You are somebody. So you must ask yourself, how are the youths The people in the Western world, how are they doing it? How come their leaders are obeying them? How come their leaders are afraid of them? It is you, the people, that have the power. Power belongs to you. Whatever you decide, that is how it should remain. If you want to continue to remain enslaved, in perpetual enslavement, these people, they are going to make use of you. They are going to continue to enslave you. So we say that there is no election, and we believe it's going to stand. Nothing will change it. It's going to stand. And we believe that everybody, that even if you are not IPOB, you must obey this order because it is for your own good. So for me, no election, nobody can change it. It stands. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much, my sister A0. You know, as we're moving the program, because we have eaten our time a lot. So as we're moving close, and the program is also moving, the end of the program is also moving close to us. So quickly, let me go to my brother, Solomon Asimba. Solomon Asimba, please share your thoughts on the Anambra election. Because after all this, we should also remember that the coastal region, we also have a very long way to go concerning making sure that we put enough machineries, enough strategies on ground in the coastal region of Biafra land to make sure that there's no election, not just only in Anambra, not just for us to come here and speak about Anambra and speak about the hinterland, but we are not speaking about the coastal region. That is the most important thing. So my brother, Solomon Asimba, take the mic and share your thoughts on this, please.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I'm very happy. You know, I'm very happy. I don't like calm and coolness. I like activities. Before yesterday, in the morning, I was very angry, like every other Biafran. Talks, what is going on, what is happening. But the clip I watched yesterday and today, I am very, very, very happy. That one of Enugu, when they were doing the political campaign, you see the way men disrupt them and pour red this thing in the man head. Said, not here. Pour it in their head. Say, you want to bring terrorists to our land? We have told you before, this is not just an Anambra election, the whole Biafra land. That action, I want it to carry on forever and ever. You understand? Only that action alone, it give me morale. It assure me, say, man, no level. And this morning, the action what I see for Anambra, it does give me, say, things they happen. My God, no election though. If you dey dream am, or you dey plan to be political campaign, or your brother dey plan, oh, what is coming after you? Because if you listen their speak, what those men say in Enugu told you, we came to warn you this time. Next time is by you are going. This bullet will take you down if we see you again. You understand? If you think say now you janja weed they use till they sabotage our people, only that 2 clip where you see, the no angel don't come out, and they are not going back. And the job of a no angel is a job of God. You understand? And that is the job of the people. This is what we stand. There will be no election in Anambra State because the government even make us David Umahi, I don't know what his name, even mock us the more. He was telling us that why are you people doing sitting at home? It will help you. It cannot help you. It cannot change anything. Then he said, we should not have done. It will not help us. It will not change anything. They have money and we are poor. And we should not sit at home. And I did not support any agitation. I should support one Nigeria. Then the night he said we are killing the economy. We not show him which economy are we killing. Are we the one that caused the bad road? He
he stayed at home. The reason why there is no, the governor break their hand not to do road, when did we even start sitting at home? Do you know doctors have been sitting at home for ages, even automatic sit at home? If you go to the hospital, you will not find doctor there. They're already sitting at home. Teachers are sitting at home. Automatic sitting at home. Those that are supposed to work, those graduates, as in short, do you know some people will die in Nigeria without using your certificates? After you have finished the education, you will put your certificate in your cupboard because there is no job, you have no use. You understand? All those people are already sitting at home. So what are you? The governor now is now mocking us. No, if you can see what happened, there is a forum that go on in Enugu State. The old Southeast and South governors come together and they have an agenda. What are the agenda? The agenda is for VAT, to remove VAT. The agenda is to finalize on no open grazing in the whole of South and Southeast. The agenda is for betterness of the nation, at least for the South. Did you know the 4 governors of the interland did not appear in this forum? They boycotted it. And this meeting was held in their own region. Why? They don't want to disappoint their Fulani master. So if we continue voting and voting, you know our vote does not count. They will always put their Fulani Janja with, and the one that we promise them that they will kill 1 million people. You know the promise our politicians are doing? They go to the Fulani, they now will say, I can kill 500 of my people. You know what? They now will come again and say, what is 500? Put me there. I will kill 1 million. You know, say I will kill 500,000, 200,000 Fulani. Say, are you sure? Can you reduce the population? Say yes. Oh yeah, put it there. As you put them there, they will be the one that will invite the terrorists, the army to come and kill their own people. This is competition. So we say no to it. In not only in Anambra, in the whole of the region, or no angel will start visiting. They have started from yesterday. They have started, no stopping. They will start visiting them. We don't want anything. The way our Badona drive them, our own will be worse. We will chase them away. Anybody that is preparing to go and campaign for them, or no angel will visit him. Anybody that is trying to do their bidding, or no angel will visit both their family and their generation. This time we are not leaving any stone behind. Sabotage must go down in this generation, and Biafra must come. Thank you very much.
He said, thank you so much, Solomon Asingba. Thank you so much. Yeah, before I will drop the mic for our Mazi Patrick, he came to also share his own thoughts, because it's very, very important that you speak on this. You know, you made a very wonderful point, Solomon Asingba, saying the system of the zoo itself, it has already compelled the citizen to sit at home. And that is the most important point when you are graduate or as a graduate. When you're done with your education, you have no job, automatically you are already sitting at home. Of course, we also have callers, but before I will bring in this caller, I will please, before I will bring in this caller, you know, there's somebody who is messaging me. If you want to comment on the program, comment on the program. Somebody is saying, this our sister is very hot, is very good. She has a page, she's also a broadcaster, so you don't expect less. So everyone you see here, they are lions. So you must understand. He said this one, if you want to say something concerning you go to the comment section. Don't inbox me here. So my phone don't misfunction. Like I said, the calls when they come in. But before then, let me quickly go to Mazi. Mazi Patrick, he came. Please, Mazi, I will want you to as well, you know, address this issue of Anambra State election. Let us know from your own angle how you think it has been and how you think it should be this time. So please, Mazi, Patrick, you can take the mic and share your own thoughts. But while doing that, when we have a caller, of course, we ask their question while you're addressing it and also sharing your point concerning the topic at hand.
Thank you very much, Onajita. I would like to take 2 points before I leave. One is the sit at home for every Monday. Tomorrow is Monday. People are agitating, they want to sit at home. People are angry that the behavior that the Director of State have today among few Biafrans is that they obey their leader by lifting the sit at home.
Okay, Mazi, please, I have to interrupt you for a while, please. We have a caller in the house. Please, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? What is your name and where are you calling from, please? Stop listening to your diverse caller on WhatsApp. What's your name?
Yeah, thank you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.
Yeah, what is your name? Listen to me. Don't listen to me first. Wait. I hear Ven Ostra. Wait, now. May you calm down.
I want to contribute, and I will most especially talk to my brother Asimba. I love his smile, with the way his face looked when he made his last statement. Yes, I am from Anambra, and I want to tell our people that there will be no election in Anambra State, and that is confirmed. So we present this speak broken for Yabi.
You say? Why not? Even our mother tongue, if you speak them, but we go prefer pidgin. Because our mothers, they listen. Yeah, now, I not be broken and they speak with you, so. May you knock me, my brother. Now, what it is? Knock me. No, they listen to your diverse. Who's telling me this one? No, they listen to your diverse for background. They listen to me for WhatsApp here. You know they hear what they tell you. No, they listen to your diverse way they kind. They listen to the program.
You can cut him off so that other people can call.
Our governors, they are getting the message. They are getting the message with their body language and with their actions. They are getting the message. The only thing I'm talking with this mood is because I'm so happy, like I think that the way his face was when he was making the statement.
Wow.
Biafra is already here. And Anambra will be the lead to make this progress. And after that day, 6th of November, it is not done. There will be no joy, there will be no celebration. It will kick on. But I am assuring Biafrans, with the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way he said it, that is the way it will be. There will be no election in Anambra State. Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for calling us. This is Coastal Biafran TV. Coastal Biafran TV is the TV of the people in the coastal region of Biafran land. Mazi Patrick, you can please write us up.
Yeah, so I wanted to touch 2 points, which is the sit at home for every Monday and the election boycott. We've seen the sit at home cause controversy. A lot of people are saying that the DOS is stopping them from sitting at home, that the DOS lifted the sit at home. The DOS suspended the sit at home. Suspension means that it can still be returned back. And the DOS did it in obedience to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is one thing Biafrans have to take to heart. They didn't do it out of their own selfishness. After all, they initiated the sit at home, fought for it until our leader insisted that they should lift it and they should suspend it, and they did exactly obeying that order and instrument of command and control. So everybody who is trying to tell you to go to war with DOS for suspending sit at home, the person is not being sincere, because what they fail to tell you is that the order actually came from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the head of the Directorate of State also said it. And Mazi Chike, the head of the Directorate of State, cannot come and lie to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't say. But having said that, the people are taking it upon themselves to sit at home every Monday, and nobody is forcing you to the street. Even when the sit at home was suspended, I even criticized it for a very long time. I was very, very angry because it's a strategy that is working and that have worked. But at the end of the day, if our leaders say don't sit at home, being a good for you, after all, is what we are fighting for. And if he say go about your duty, who am I to not insist that people should? But the people are taking it upon themselves to sit at home after all, to show their love and support. Then why should we take it out of context and look for a scapegoat? Or why should we allow people to use it as an object of debate and castigation? Why should we allow somebody or some group of people to use the issue of sit at home as an instrument of war or division in IPOB? So why should we allow somebody to come and tell us that it is the fault of the DOS that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu changed his mind? But we suddenly forgot that even the DOS have to deliberate, try to convince our leader that the sit at home is a viable option and it was working. And our leader insisted that he doesn't want it to continue. So how will Biafrans feel that our leader is in DSS custody and crying and angry because the DOS cannot take his orders? How will Biafra feel? Mazi Onajita, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Of course, you're on point, Mazi.
How will you feel as a Biafran that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the DSS, living with the pain of the fact that the DOS could no longer obey his order? How will you feel as a Biafran?
Because that is exactly what the zoo want him to feel like, so that they can compel him to receive bribe and compromise, so that they will let him understand that he's no more in charge of IPOB. That is what they want to prove to him in the detention. Go ahead, sir.
So it is important that we should not allow certain people with ulterior motive manipulate our mindset. And I want to move from there and talk about the election boycott. I've also seen people, the same group of people, coming out to say that DOS is not talking about election boycott. That DOS have, in fact, that they want election to hold in Biafra land. Even while DOS have not come out to make any statement concerning election boycott. The election is still in November. We are still in September. We have a whole lot of October. And the DOS decision is something that also will be deliberated. It's not a one-man individual decision. Even though we all know the position of the DOS that there is not going to be an election anyway, but why can't we allow them to give us details and give us, why must we allow people to go ahead of the Directorate of State? You know, so these are the things we are talking about. And every Biafran must wake up that there is a manipulation of the mind of Biafrans. People tend to go ahead of the others. They want to go ahead of the Directorate of State. By so doing, making the Directorate of State look as irrelevant or weak, or that the Directorate of State don't know what they are doing. Have the election come and gone in the first place, and DOS have not told us what to do? Have the election, because you can only hold the DOS responsible if the Anambra election have come and gone, and they remain silent without telling you what to do about Onajit. I don't know if I'm communicating.
Yeah, you are, Mazi, you are.
So why should we allow people to go ahead and be manipulating us against our leadership? This is exactly what the Fulanis did to the Hausa people by telling them that their leaders are corrupt, They manipulated the Hausas to kill the Hausas, have to kill their own leaders by telling them that your leaders are corrupt, just like they are telling you today that the DOS is corrupt. Now, by the time you join hand and kill the DOS, you now follow those. Yes.
Mazi, please, before you will conclude your presentation, please, we have a caller in the house. I think that this will be the last caller, because we don't, the time is no longer in our side anymore. So before we call it a day, let us quickly pick this call. And caller, please, what is your name and where are you calling from? Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
What is your name and where are you calling from? You have not been speaking since. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Stop listening to your device. Stop listening to me here. Don't listen to your device. Don't listen to the phone you are using to listen for program. One name. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Calling from Poland. My contribution towards what is happening. You see what these women.
Please, one name. You have just 2 minutes, please.
Please, they know their target.
One
they
name.
tried so many ways they couldn't get penetrate. They issue a letter which is sabotaging in our presence, and they will answer for that in a due time, because all of them must go down as they planned it to write that letter that they are dismissing the DOS, they are taking over. It means they are overthrowing the government of IPOB.
Of course, it means that it is no more existing.
They mind to get some certain people. When they get some certain people, then they will penetrate into us, into those from the eastern region, and they will put confusion among us.
They are already doing that,
but they will not work out.
So
what I'm advising you guys, because your program this evening is very, very good, that you people come together and rub mind and try to debunk all their game plans. Because I'm watching some certain people also. Tomorrow they will say DOS are good. Tomorrow they will say DOS are not bad. Which means that these people are confusing them. And those people, they are useless. That there is one boy. I don't know if that boy is actually has a set or he's always on drugs in France. That boy is the most useless boy I've ever seen on this life.
Please, now my brother, don't call him useless, I beg. Now my brother.
Keep it up.
Okay, thank you.
That woman also, that old woman that they drag inside into their circle will come out.
No, please don't. It is our mother. Nobody can drag her. She is our mother. Thank you, thank you. She is our mother, and nobody can drag her into any mess. Anybody who is doing anything, we coasterners, we don't drag all those things. We are out of all those things. So we are people whom that our target is only on freedom and for our leader to be released unconditionally. Thank you, Mazi. Please, you should take the mic, Randall.
Yes, so like I was saying, it will be very, very wrong for anybody to try to project themselves ahead and against the leadership of IPOB. That is completely wrong. And we must resist anybody who is trying to use whatever purpose to achieve their individual or personal gains. You know, I used to tell people that these DOS you have today are one of the best directors of state we've ever had. Because when our leader was abducted in Kenya, none of them knew. None of them had any information about the movement of our leader. Even when the news came to the head of the Directorate of State, he said he didn't even believe it. He saw it as one of those, because none of them knew that our leader was in Kenya. And it had been confirmed that our leader never even told any of them that he was going to Kenya. So how can they now sell him when they don't even know his movement? You know, so it is important that our people don't allow themselves to be used against themselves, against the leadership. Give your leadership support that they need. what they need from you is, and if they are not getting it right, you also have channels to reach out to them. We are acting as if we don't have a structure. When you see people comment on social media, that is why the question is, are you in IPOB? Because if you are in IPOB, there is a channel you can address. So you find out that the people coming here to really comment on social media are not even IPOB members. Because IPOB members have a channel of communication to the leadership. So when you see people coming to Facebook to come and abuse IPOB leadership or abuse IPOB, these are not IPOB members. Because the real IPOB members have their channel of communication. And that channel of communication is always at their disposal, which is their unit coordinators. So why should you bring IPOB issue on Facebook when you can actually communicate with your zonal coordinator and tell them, we hold meetings all the time. And if you hold meetings all the time, what stops you from discussing some of these issues in your zonal meeting? So you find out that the riffraffs that are coming on Facebook do not even if they put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture, they put all hail Biafra on their profile, they are not IPOB members. And when you see their comment, we know that they don't have the interest of the struggle at heart, because anybody that has the interest of the struggle at heart will not do anything to undermine the leadership or sabotage the effort of Biafrans or the Directorate of State. I have to take my leave from here. Mazi Nnamdi, I want to thank each and every one of you for entertaining me and making me part of the program today. I also want to thank our viewers for staying with us all through. I encourage them to share this program, make it go around, and I hope to be coming frequently, often in this program to be part of the coastal region discussion, because we've seen that it is important that we hold the ground so that manipulators do not, for any reason, the manipulators do not take advantage of the space that we give in the media. Because we've also had that even these manipulators were even busy sharing money to some of the broadcasters. And I believe that in due time, the truth will start coming out. I want to say thank you, Face of Biafra, Asimba Solomon, son of IPOB, and Onejite. I have to take my leave now. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Mazi and Patrick. He came. Of course, we must continue. As we are continuing, of course, we'll be giving our closing remark, because the program is always we have already spent more than our time, because normally we are now spending more 40 minutes, should I say, more than the time we normally spend here. So please, I will be starting from the top. Solomon Asimba, 2 minutes, please. Give your closing remark, what you're expecting from Biafrans in Anambra, what you're expecting from the leadership in a very short sentence. Please, Solomon Asimba, take the mic, please.
Oh, thank you very much. My people in Anambra and in the whole of Biafra should be focused, and we should not deviate from for what we are fighting for. We are fighting for freedom. We should not cause enmity within ourselves and be fighting ourselves and causing division, so that we will focus and get the goal. The goal is that there will not be an election in Anambra State and anywhere in Biafra land. And we will do the needful for our leader to be released and come out with as our leader is coming out with Biafra. And this is our focus. And the leadership should step up. And I love what is happening now. Actions speak more than voice, and I need more of those actions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother Solomon Asimba. Yeah, the Iron Lady in the house, please take the mic and give your closing remark, and also tell the person where they come to do private appreciation and make it come outside, because let them also know that this Face of Biafra has its own page, and they should understand that he's also a media warrior who have been doing a lot for the Biafran struggle. Please take the mic and give your closing remark with 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much, comrades and Biafrans all over the world listening to us. We thank you. We appreciate you for your time, for staying with us, for your contributions. We have been reading the charts on the comment section. Thank you so much. We appreciate even those who are still saying things contrary to what we stand for. We still thank you for your views. We welcome every criticism, no matter what. So I want to appreciate you, and I want to tell you that IPOBs should remain resolute. Backing down is not in our agenda, and we will never back down. No matter what, we are good to go, and we are on the right track. I encourage every one of us to remain focused. And if you are being confused, go back to Mazi and Kanu's old audios, listen to them, and then you will get yourself back. You will get your consciousness back. Don't allow anybody to manipulate you. Do not listen to side talks, even if, no matter how genuine you think it is. Try your best not to work on it. Make sure you do a thoroughly investigation before you come in public and dish out whatever you have been filled with, so that you will not mislead others. So I want to appreciate you and our brother Onajite. I thank you very much for this opportunity. Honestly, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And other comrades who are in this platform. May God bless you. All hail Biafra.
Biafra with LD. Biafra with LD. Of course, son of IPOB. The son of Igodo, the son of our ancestors. Please take the mic and give your closing remark.
Oh, Biafra Muchindeke. My closing remark is that our people should stand firm. You know, this is the time we need to hold our freedom. Okay, this is the time we need to show these people that we are the owner of the land. This is the time for us to tell them enough is enough. Enough of all this all this year. This is the time we let them know that it is time we take back our destiny. There will be no election in Anambra, and also applicable to all the whole land in Biafra land, because Anambra is the first son of the land. So we are using Anambra as an example to the rest, for them to know that the people have waken up. The Biafran spirit have penetrate so much that, you know, we can do this time, and the governors, they are feeling it. They know what is by now. They know what they have lost, what is at stake now. So we need to make our leader proud, because this is what, you know, he wants us to do, because he have already said that there will be no election in Anambra, and we will make sure that Anambra is totally shut down on the 6th of November. We can do it. That is why we are the children of light. And my brother, my sister, my brothers, my sister, our viewers, I just want to use this opportunity to thank all of you for being with us and being part of us, and be resolute, be strong. You know, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Dike Nagbogunanya, will be released anytime soon, unconditionally. Will be released very soon, because Elohim is with him, and he has not committed any crime, and he must be released. The zoo, they are feeling the heat. The whole world can see. That is just all. Thank you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. This is the Coastal Biafran TV. For our viewers, we say thank you to every one of you, those who have shared this very program. Thank you to every one of you. My name remains Onajite. Onajite is from the coastal region, Izo and Robo coastal region of the Biafran land. So my own closing remark to you all is to remember, and to also, you know, inform, or should I say, remember our men on ground, that we must not allow the Fulani Janjaweed to bring in Fulani just the way they do to welcome Buhari. Don't allow them to bring any strange people into our land to come and vote on our behalf. We are they're not saying a suicide. It is total suicide mission. Once you try it, you are going for suicide mission. And for those who are the citizens of Anambra, if you should allow yourself, but the rigging system called INEC in the contraption zoo, if you allow them to use them to use you as an INEC official, you are also committing a Just write your will. If you have any, write it before you leave for that job for that very day. Because once you go out as an INEC official, I can assure you 100%, the spirit of unknown men shall visit you, and it shall take you to unknown destination. And when you are in fact, it will take you to unknown Lucifer. So let us just go straight to the point. So Anambra election is no go area. It is no go area. Thank you very much for watching. And I use this opportunity to thank my great comrades, the person of Solomon Asingba, my sister, our Iron Lady. I call her Iron Lady. Get why? And the person of Ejiro, the face of Biafra. She don't say for the gate. So these are hardcores. My brother, son of Ipob. If I see you, I see you as it make me remember this film where our wonderful actors did in the Biafran land. They call it Igodo. The son, the rising son of what is the title of the movie? So anytime I'm seeing you, I normally remember that movie. You are the son of our ancestors. Of course, you are part of us, and you are one of us. All hail Biafra. See you this time next week, Sunday. Of course, we'll be coming before Sunday this time because we have a lot to treat and we have a lot to discuss. All hail Biafra.